Hey, what's up everyone? It's Zionic here, and I have another skinning guide for you today, and we're going to be heading over to Blackwing Lair, or BWL, and the focus of this farm is going to be on Black Dragonscales. Also, I'd like to mention now that I did use my hunter for this farm, as the ability Feign Death allows me to repeatedly reset the Dragonkin packs we wish to skin, which is what makes this farm so powerful. However, I'm sure you can bring other classes with similar abilities to that, such as a mage invisibility or a rogue's vanish, for example. So for location, if you've never been to BWL before, it's the second or tier 2 raid from back in vanilla, and it's located inside Black Rock Mountain between Searing Gorge and Burning Steeps. You can enter from either side of the mountain, it doesn't really matter. Okay, now that we're here, we need to kill the first two bosses in Blackwing Lair in order to get to the Dragonkin packs that we want to infinitely skin for the Black Dragonscales. Alright, so the first boss is Razorgore the Untamed. This boss can be difficult for some people to solo because of the fight mechanics. I'm not going to get into the details of the fight here, but if you do need a good strategy to beat this boss, please click here to see my video on how to solo Razorgore the Untamed. So moving on, boss number 2, Veila The Corrupt. There is really no strat here. Talk to the boss, listen to the glorious lore, smack the boss a few times, and then he dies. So now we just need to head upstairs into the next room, and we want to farm these Dragonkin packs right here. So here's what we actually need to do. First thing, you need to CC one of the Dragonkins from each pack. 2, pull and kill all the other non-CC Dragonkin. 3, skin all the mobs. 4, Feign Death or Invis to reset the packs. And then you just rinse and repeat that process over and over again. And that's essentially the heart of this farm right there. And please remember, if you don't keep one mob alive in each pack, this whole reset tactic with Feign Death won't actually work for you. So if you accidentally kill all the mobs, you'll have to wait until next week. I also recommend CCing the caster mobs. This makes the pulls a lot easier, as the other mobs usually don't cast and they'll run straight to your feet, making killing them and skinning them a ton easier. Okay, so let's take a look at what you can expect from skinning these guys over a 1 hour period. Let's take a look at these numbers here. Over 60 minutes, I got 300 Black Dragonscales, 675 rugged leather, 36 thick rugged leather, rugged hide actually, and 60 raw gold. And I put together market value and region value for these individual items and totals. And you can see this is anywhere between like 9k 25k an hour in raw mats, which is a ton of gold if you are selling these mats raw on the auction house. However, we do suggest using your scales to craft the Black Dragonscale set with leatherworking and sell that instead of selling anything raw on the auction house. You'll make way more profit in the end. Otherwise, you're just providing your competitors with the raw mats to craft the same thing you want to craft. The Black Dragonscale set is all you can craft with these Black Dragonscales, so providing any of those materials to your competitors just isn't a good idea. We do sell a decent amount of the Black Dragonscale set, so do not overlook this market. These recipes really aren't that hard to get. 3 out of 4 of them can just be bought right off of the auction house for a reasonable price. So, I mean, you can just do that. The Black Dragonscale boot pattern is the only real pain, and it's really not even that bad to get. Anyways, the boot pattern is in BRD in the bar area. You need to talk to an NPC called Loctose Dark Bargainer, and he sells the recipe. You need to be honored with Thorium Brotherhood to buy it. Okay, here's my TSM tooltips of the Black Dragonscale set so you guys can have a rough idea of what these pieces are selling for. It's not mind-blowing profits, but we did turn over 18 of these pieces over the last 30 days of casually posting. So I think that about wraps everything up. This is just one of our many good smaller markets that we're into that we wanted to share with you guys today. You don't need to put much time into farming these scales, as you get a ton in one sitting to last you a good while. So I hope you like this method. Let us know what you think below in the comments, and we'll see you in the next guide.